Hey guys, so one of the things that I wanted to point out when we are using graphs and charts in Microsoft Excel is the fact that we're able to interpret the data because of these graphs and charts. We're able to make assumptions or deductions based on what we see. Here's an example. In this graph, I have got a timeline. All right, I've used a line graph to represent every week in April for Canada. And as you can see, the total cases, here if I click on that, it'll show me, it's the total cases every week. At the end of each week, we look at the total cases in Canada during April 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic. So let's have a look. On the 1st of April, we had 8536. Then we went a week later, we were on 17,000. A week later, 27,000. A week later 38, and then at the end of April in Canada 51,000, starting at 8 climbing all the way to 51,000. So this, you can see visually there is a gradual increase, but in 1 month to have such an increase must say something about what that country's been doing, either right or wrong, to allow so many people to get infected. So this is one way that we can start asking questions based on the information that we see. Let's have a look at another graph. Here I do a countries comparison. Let's have a look. So here I've taken Canada and the USA at the end of April 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic, and I've compared them in terms of the total number of cases. So let's see. Right away, without even looking at any numbers, we can tell, wow, there is a big difference because the USA is on a very big number. Is it like 1 million? That's 1 million. Okay, just over 1 million. Whereas Canada is 51,000. So this tells me something. Either there is something about the size of the countries, so obviously they're testing more people maybe because the size of the country is so big and they're able to find out more, or there's just more infections because there's less control. Do you see? So just having a graph or a chart to look at helps us to start asking questions and come up with some assumptions and deductions based on what we're seeing. So it's good to know how to look at graphs, how to interpret them in Microsoft Excel. It's great to be able to just create graphs, but they must be able to tell us something. You must be able to learn something from looking at that graph.